I don't know. Pop at the best. I want to forget that. It's so difficult. Hello everyone, and welcome to a Otaku Dad video. I am going to be answering some questions for the very cool series that Otaku Dad is doing, and I guess I have a cat visitor. This is Sky. She is one of my 5 cats, and she has come to visit us. The first one is, what does life look like in South Africa? Wow, that's such a broad question. We have a very beautiful country in terms of nature and the people and diversity, and I don't know, it's pretty vibrant, and it depends on where in the country you are. Like Cape Town is, maybe it would give you kind of like a Los Angeles vibe, but not like Los Angeles. But I mean like a similar vibe. In Johannesburg, that's like the New York of South Africa, I guess. And I stay in Durban, Ballito, KZN. That's my province or state. And it's very hot and humid most of the time. And I like going to the beach in summer. Like it feels like it's always summer, but we do have winter. It's just like less winter than I guess the most of the world would get, since we're in the southern hemisphere. So yeah, I would say it's a very beautiful country. That's the first thing that comes to mind when I read what does life look like in South Africa. Do you consider your channel more reaction oriented or commentary oriented? Which one people are more interested in? I would consider my channel more commentary and review based because, well, actually my very first idea was to make a review channel. Like, I watched anime when I was, just a little bit of anime when I was really young, like 14, and then a little bit more when I was 16, and then I didn't watch for a long time because I didn't know where to watch it. And when I turned like maybe 22, 23, my friend told me, you should watch it here, insert pirate site. But also, they told me about Crunchyroll. I do pay for Crunchyroll now. But I binge watched like a ton of anime, and I wanted to share my thoughts with everyone. So I first started my Twitter, and then eventually I just decided I want to talk about anime more. And I made my channel, but I was looking at other YouTubers that made anime content, and actually one of the channels that I really loved was Kimchi and Tofu's, and they were like a big part of why I wanted to do reactions. And so yeah, I started with reactions because, well, I added the reviews, but I just thought if I could do reactions as well, people would be more likely to click the video and watch the reaction, and then maybe if they see how I reacted, they'd be more interested to stick around for the review part. So yeah, I would consider it reaction and commentary, but more commentary because I talk a lot, as you will probably notice. When does someone take anime too seriously? I guess when it influences your real life. If it's something in a story influences your emotions or it has a personal connection, like, it's normal to be affected by a story, but like, if it influences your real life, like, it will. The thing is, anime will, with the lessons and the characters that we learn, like, and get to know, it will influence our personalities, our daily lives, because whatever you consume, it's like, it shapes you because it's part of your memories. And that doesn't just count with anime, it's with your friends, it's with TV shows, even like the kind of food that you eat. Everything has an influence on your body and your life. So it's not that it shouldn't influence your life, it's just like, it shouldn't have a negative impact. Like, something happens and it throws out your whole day, it throws out your whole mood. But that's true with anything. I don't know. When does someone take anime too seriously? Maybe when you can't like talk to someone without getting personally offended about it. Like if they don't feel the same way, or they don't like a character as much as you. I don't know, if it personally offends you and affects you in a negative way, like that, maybe then. But I don't know. Are you someone who likes drama and controversy, and do you think it's healthy for a YouTube channel? I don't like drama or controversy at all. Even in real life, I don't have like a lot of friends, and to be honest, I've pushed some people away because of that. Like really quickly, I'm really quick to cut people out of my life because I just feel like, oh, no, that's heading in a drama direction. So no, let's just say no, I don't like drama and controversy. Like there will be challenges in life, there will be challenges in relationships, there will be challenges with a YouTube channel. But challenges is not the same as drama and controversy. So whenever I see any relationship going in that direction, I would quickly cut myself off. And it gets people engaged, sure, but it gets the wrong kind of people engaged. So, and by the wrong kind of people, I just mean people who want more of that, who maybe they're kind of bored with their own lives and they vicariously live through the drama of others' life. So I try and stay away from that because it will just breed more of the same. What anime messed with your feelings the most? Oh, Nana. The anime and manga called Nana. I literally can't even... I love that so much. It's one of my favorite manga and anime, but I can't even think about rereading it, rewatching it, or talking about it because it hurts my heart and my soul. It's so sad. I think that would be the one for me. There may have been an Tengen Top and Gurren Lagann more recently. Yeah, those would be the top two that I can remember right now. Make a choice. The world building of One Piece or the lore of an Attack on Titan. I would say world building in One Piece because to me, both shows are so relevant to the real world and like things that happen. One Piece just, for me, but the best! Oh. The world building of One Piece or the lore in Attack on Titan. I'm going with the world building of One Piece only because it's 900 chapters. I love long stories because it gives you so much more time with the characters and time to build the world. But it's not an easy choice, but the world building of One Piece. The supporting cast in Shippuden or the supporting cast in Demon Slayer? I would say the supporting cast in Shippuden because I've known them for a much longer time and they've been fleshed out so much more. So I feel a lot closer to them. And I mean, it has Shikamaru, so... and Ino, and Lee, and Sai. Like, there's so many great ones, and I've known them for much longer. In terms of entertainment and design of Demon Slayer is amazing. Entertainment and design of those characters. But if I had to choose one, I would say the supporting cast of Shippuden. The final plan of Eren or Light using the Death Note. P.S. The first one is ready to kill everyone to save his loved ones, and the second one is ready to kill his loved ones to save the world. If I had to choose just one, I would say... Ooh, but I watched Death Note so long ago, so I disagree more with Eren. Like, this is if I had to choose. I disagree more with Eren because I don't think you can save innocent people, kill innocent people to save innocent people or whatever like that. Like, and in this case, it's the whole world versus, his friends. And although it's like, oh, who wouldn't want to save their friends? But it's like, do your friends want to be saved at the expense of the world? Do you care about that? And it's a no from me. Whereas if you put it like that, Light, ready to kill his loved ones to save the world, like, it makes it sound like Mm, do you mean if your loved ones did bad things or get in your way to save the world, like both kill innocent people, don't they? Or does I forgot Light's, I know more or less Light's things, but it was so long ago. This was one of the first shows that I reacted to, so I remember being Team L, but and I feel like Light definitely played God too much with people's lives. Like I'm against the death penalty because it's too easy to manipulate, or it's too easy to abuse that kind of power. To give the power to kill people to someone, like it's too easy to abuse. But if I had to choose between the two, and Light's prerogative is to kill guilty people, you'd want to choose him. But the thing is that Light abused his power too, and he would kill people just who got in his way. So like, I just want to make clear neither of them is right at all. But if I had to choose, Light, I guess. It's so difficult. Corazon's death or Erwin's death? Well, Erwin's death made me cry. I remember that. And Corazon's death broke my heart. In what way am I choosing? Like, which is better? Which hurt me more? Which was more emotional? I guess Erwin. But honestly, as a character, maybe Corazon. But it's so difficult to say. But I think probably as a character I would choose Corazon over Erwin. But Erwin is a fantastic character, and his death scene, that really hit me hard. So I'm gonna go with that one. Ooh, God. I can't even say his name. Gojo. No, Gojo or Levi. I'm gonna go with Gojo because he looks like a tall boy and Levi is a small boy, and I like tall boys. I do have a Levi figure though, and I love him. He's an amazing character, but I'm more attracted to Gojo for sure. That man's eyes and his voice. Holy fuck. Who is your favorite husbando or waifu? My favorite husbando. So, okay, I have a favorite male character and a favorite female character. My favorite male character is Luffy, and my favorite female character is Hanekawa, I believe. I can double check though. My favorite male character is Luffy. Oh, okay, my favorite female character is Anemone from Eureka 7, but Hanekawa is my second. But favorite male versus favorite female versus is not the same as number one husbando versus number one waifu. Because if I had to choose a number one waifu, Nami. If I had to, with Vivi coming in as a close second, but if I had to choose a favorite husbando, it's so close between Gin and Ichigo. It used to be Tamaki Suo, and I thought no one could ever dethrone him, but then I watched I think it's gonna be Gintama. Gintoki from Gintama. Yeah. So I'm gonna go with Gintoki. Zoro though, he's hot. You know that thing about kiss, marry, kill? But it's usually some people don't call it kiss. They call it something else. I would want to do that with Zoro and then marry again. No. That sounds horrible. I would just marry again. If you can make an anime or manga, what kind of story would you make? I'd probably make a harem. I would probably make a harem. I really like the idea of being surrounded by many cute girls and boys. I don't know. I like, like My Hero Academia. I like a big cast. But I also like romance, but also like adventure. So maybe like something like One Piece, but more focused on a romance aspect, and obviously not as deep as One Piece. Just like a fun adventure type of, maybe more like fairy tale then. Because fairy tale has more romance aspect, but I would have more romance aspect. Romance, adventure. An adventure romance with many characters. But I don't know, harem means like one person and many that are around him usually. But I don't necessarily want that. I don't know, I'd have to think about it. But I would want a lot of characters and a lot of cute girls. I really like cute girls in anime. I'm not... the way I made that sound, it makes it sound like I'm super into girls. I think girls are very pretty, and especially anime girls. But it's more like a, oh my god, I wish I was that cute kind of thing than actually being sexually attracted to girls. What is your favorite One Piece moment so far? The first one that comes to mind is the moment between Jinbei and Luffy when they let, I think Jinbei gives Luffy his blood. Yeah, I have it here. You can't, it's cut out, but it's over here. Yeah, Jinbei says, use my blood. It's if. You can have as much as you need. So that was my favorite part. But I also really like the moment with Zoro, Shishi Son Son. That's another favorite. I did like I used to make a lot of One Piece notes, and I stopped because the pacing got a bit too bad, and there wasn't enough per episode to kind of like really delve into. But back during that part of Arabasta, I did like 3 or 4 pages of notes just on that scene. There's so much to dissect on that episode, actually. So I would say those 2 episodes are the first 2 to come to mind. So those are my favorite One Piece moments. Who is my favorite YouTuber? The first one that comes to mind is PewDiePie, because I used to watch a lot of his videos. I don't watch as much YouTube at the moment. I do watch a lot of series and stuff, even in my own time. But usually just something that I can put on while I'm doing something else. YouTubers I watch right now. Let me just quickly scroll through my YouTube feed. Maybe I can... I guess the person whose videos I watch a lot is Russell Brand. I think he's kind of interesting because he's like... he used to be this kind of person, and now he's a totally different person, and like I definitely don't agree with everything he says. I once shared one of his videos, and someone was like, you know that he believes in this, right? Which is something that I've said that I don't agree with. And I was like, yeah, and you don't have to agree with every single thing a person has ever said to agree with them on like one topic. What is the most messed up scene that you saw in anime? Ooh. 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 I want to forget that. Okay, so we all know we've been on that side of the internet curious about hentai and things. So there's this show. I don't even want to say the name because you find out about it and then you're curious and then you go watch thinking it can't be that bad, and then it is. It fucking is. What's it called again? There's a show that recently came out that has the same name, Euphoria. Ugh, that shit is messed up. My mind, I needed like a week after that to just believe in life again. Like, what is life? What are people? I don't know. Why are people? So yeah, I watched like an episode of that, and I thought maybe the first episode is just like batshit because they wanted to get people's attention. Because sometimes anime does that, like the first scene or the first episode is just really crazy. And then I took a peek at the first 3 minutes of the next episode and I was like, nope, I'm out. So that was the most messed up thing. Just for lost interest's sake, if anyone was wondering about my top favorite anime, I just want to do some promo for them. So my top 3 linked this, they're all tied actually. One Piece, Fruits Basket, and Gintama. Then that would be number 1, all of them number 1. 2, Neon Genesis Evangelion, Gurren Lagann. That's 2 and 3. Demon Slayer, Full Metal Alchemist, Saga of Tanya the Evil, Attack on Titan, which might move up depending on how it ends. Although I think it's gonna end in a way that... Let me just put it this way. The people who hate my opinions on the show and my discussions and me in general, those people seem to really hate the ending. So I have a good feeling... I feel like I probably will like the ending if those same people hate it and are talking shit about it all the time on Twitter and stuff. I just have a good feeling. But yeah, I'm still waiting for the ending. So that's probably going to move up. Then one that I would highly recommend for anyone is March Comes in Like a Lion. Bleach, which probably will move up because it went down because of like recency bias. All these things are stuff that I watched after watching Bleach, which I watched in high school and I finished only like maybe a year ago or something. And now the new season's coming out and I'm reminded of how amazing it is. So that'll probably go up. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Actually, these both count as 6, but this is going to go higher. So, okay, 7, 8, Shippuden, and Fairy Tail. So my anime list you can find on my Linktree. And thank you so much to TheOtakuDad for giving me some airtime to talk about all my favorite things. That's really the main reason why I do what I do. It's because there are just things that I love and I want to share it with other people and I want to talk about it with you. And yeah, I'll see you guys hopefully on my channel or in the comments. Bye.